This is CTC-News with Wesley Kotar, broadcasting from Sint-Eustatius, Dutch Korea. Sponsored by UTLNV, Wynwood Island Bank, Kodo's Purchasing Services, and Duggins Shopping Center.
It's Monday, March 4th, 2013 on the Golden Rock. Good evening, I am Wesley Kotar, and this is CTC News, broadcasting live from CTC Studios at Statius Mall. In local news this evening, electrical problem caused fire at house in Baybrow, appeal for aid victims of house fire, new police chief introduced to Statia. More on these local topics after a word from our sponsors.
Everything we do, there is a risk, and many times our eyes are caught up on the prize. But even though there are risks, there are many ways we can protect ourselves. Be wise with the choices you make. Be smart and protect your choices. Protect yourself.
Oh my yeah, I'll be there, girl, you know I care, girl, 'cause it's love that we share. I will steer it in the right direction, no have no fear. Oh my yeah, I'll be there, girl, you know I care, girl, 'cause I care.
Thinking about building your home or business? Well, you can check us out at City Creativity. Here we can design or take your design and ideas and add our touch of creativity to architectural drawings and details which will build your future home or business. At City Creativity there are two options. Option 1, our basic prints, which includes all floor plans and details with 3D views of the exterior. Option 2, our advanced prints, which includes all floor plans, details, 3D views of the exterior and interior with realistic pictures of the entire property, giving you a direct look into your future. Give us a call at 318-1627 or 318-4664. City Creativity, where creativity stands out.
CTC News, sponsored by UTLNV, Wynwood Island Bank, Kodo's Purchasing Services, and Duggins Shopping Center.
The fire that engulfed the house in Baybrow early Thursday morning was probably caused by an electrical problem, Police Officer Linala Coutard said in a press brief on Friday afternoon. It took the fire department about 45 minutes before they had the fire under control. The fire, which had spread through the roof, completely burned out the front room of the dwelling. The fire started in this room, Coutard said. In other police matters, Coutard said members of the Customs Department had carried out a preventative, routine search for drugs and firearms in a fruit boat at the harbor. No illegal items were found during the search, he stated. In related news, an appeal went out to the community of Sint-Eustatius on Friday in reaction to the tragic fire that took place in the Baybrow earlier that same week. The message was first posted on the popular social media site, Facebook, and now via Station News. It reads, "The community of Sint-Eustatius is herewith kindly requested to band together in support of Ms. Sylvanie Bell, whose home was destroyed by fire earlier yesterday morning. This lady is well known in our community as a hard-working and dedicated person." It went on to say that she makes her contribution to various charities through volunteer work. She and her grandchildren need our help as she now works to rebuild a home she built and moved into less than 2 years ago. Whatever you can give will be deeply appreciated. For monetary donations, please do so via Wynwood Island Bank account number 107-243-109. You can also make donations in kind, be it a window, door, paint, etc. For those of you who wish to donate in kind, please contact her so that you can give to meet a specific need. Sincere thanks and appreciation in advance for your generosity. Let us help someone who needs our help right now. Also, there is a donation box towards the same end at Lynn's Dream Bakery in Golden Rock. New Police Chief of St. Eustatius, Ariane Kalkoven, was introduced to the island Governor Gerald Burkle and Deputy Governor Kenneth Lopes on Friday afternoon. Outgoing Chief of Police Ron Matters will be retiring from the police force as per April 1st. He has been the head of police on St. Eustatius for almost 9 months. He said he had a very good working relationship with the officers and staff and also with the community. Incoming Chief Kalkoven said he is looking forward to the same level of cooperation as his predecessor. Tonight in regional news, Nevis Premier assures non-nationals of regularized status. Dominica launches the Caribbean's newest internet exchange point. More on these regional headlines and later international news right after this.
Thinking about building your home or business? Well, you can check us out at CT Creativity. Here we can design or take your design and ideas and add our touch of creativity to architectural drawings and details which will build your future home or business. At CT Creativity there are 2 options. Option 1, our basic prints, which includes all floor plans and details with 3D views of the exterior. Option 2, our advanced prints, which includes all floor plans, details, 3D views of the exterior and interior with realistic pictures of the entire property, giving you a direct look into your future. Give us a call at 318-1627 or 318-4664. CT Creativity, where creativity stands out.
CTC-News, sponsored by UTLNV, Windward Island Bank, Kodo's Purchasing Services, and Duggins Shopping Center.
Welcome back to those of you just joining us. This is our regional section for this evening. Non-nationals living in Nevis who are uncertain of their status have been assured that it would be regularized once they have complied with the law and were peaceful. In an interview on Thursday, Premier of Nevis, Vance Amory, addressed the matter. He said since he had taken office in late January 2013, it had been a very hectic time for him and his government. Among the many outstanding matters he had been dealing with was that of non-nationals who wanted their status on the island regularized. One of the matters we have been looking at is the matter of work permits, residences, and so on. I think we are trying to clear any backlog which has existed so that the people who need to have their status in Nevis regularized, it could be done so that they can feel comfortable staying here and not have the fear of immigration coming for them. Some people do have that fear, so we are trying to deal with the backlog so that they or persons who have come to live with us can be comfortable here and not fear that they will be put upon in the dead of the night, as some have been and some reports have been made in the past. The Premier explained that he had given the issue urgent attention because he strongly believed that those from other parts of the Caribbean should be treated with respect. We are trying to deal with that because I believe strongly that we are all Caribbean people and that we need to treat our Caribbean brothers and sisters with respect and welcome them to reside here unless they have broken the law, and that is something I maintain very strongly. If they breach the law, then they will have to obey the prescriptions of the law, and that is leaving the country. But outside of that, I think once they are living here peacefully, once the conditions under which they have come are legal, then I have tried to get them at ease and at home here with us. Dominica became the latest Caribbean country to establish an Internet Exchange Point, IXP, when its 3 local Internet service providers, ISPs, teamed up with the National Telecommunication Regulatory Commission and the US-based Packet Clearinghouse to launch DANX. DANX was launched on Wednesday at a formal ceremony in Roseau. Through the launch of DANX, Internet traffic originating from one Dominican ISP can now terminate on another local ISP's network without having to go through lengthy, expensive international routes. An IXP is a physical piece of infrastructure that allows different ISPs to exchange local traffic between their networks without cost, explained Bevel Wooding, an internet strategist with Packet Clearinghouse and a key technical advisor for the initiative. Executive Director of the NTRC, Craig Nesty, described the occasion as a milestone that we should all be proud of, adding that the three local ISPs, Lime, Dominica Limited, Marpin 2K4 Limited, and SAT Telecommunications, collaborated and cooperated for the greater national good. Dominica is now the second country in the Organization of Eastern Caribbean States, OECS, and only the third in the English-speaking Caribbean to implement the facility. Dominica is already benefiting from DANIX. The participating ISPs have all reported fast speeds for traffic moving between their networks. They also noted that faster resolution of domain name queries as a result of the DNS's root server copy installed by PCH on the island. Minister for Information, Telecommunications and Constituency Empowerment, Ambrose George, said the DANIX launch in a wider context as another major milestone in the telecommunications liberalization process. The minister encouraged the NTRC to facilitate training programs for stakeholders to better inform them on the importance and benefits of the IXPs. Tonight in international news, U.S. babies' cure from HIV raises hope and new questions. The remarkable case of a baby being cured of HIV infection in the United States using readily available drugs has raised new hope for eradicating the infection in infants worldwide, but scientists say it will take a lot more research and much more sensitive diagnostics before this hope becomes a reality. In a medical first for an infant, the Mississippi toddler was born in July 2010, infected with HIV, treated within 30 hours of delivery with aggressive HIV therapy, which continued for 18 months. She is now considered cured of her infection. A team of researchers led by Dr. Deborah Prasad, a virologist at Johns Hopkins University in Baltimore, said in a news conference at the Conference on Retroviruses and Opportunistic Infections in Atlanta on Sunday. From a clinical perspective, this means that if you can get an infected baby onto antiretroviral drugs immediately after delivery, it's going to be possible to prevent or reverse the infection, essentially cure the baby, said Dr. Stephen Deeks, an HIV/AIDS researcher at the University of California at San Francisco, who is attending the conference where the case was presented to researchers on Monday. Treatment of HIV-infected mothers before delivery is the best way to prevent HIV infection of infants, experts say. But even in resource-rich countries such as the United States, 100 to 200 babies are born each year infected with HIV, the virus that causes AIDS, said Dr. Anthony Fauci, director of the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases, part of the National Institutes of Health. Worldwide, especially in developing countries, as many as 1,000 babies are born infected each day. For these children, the findings could have a major impact on the terrible burden of HIV infection throughout the world, Fauci said. The approach of treating really early needs to be pursued, he said. When we get better diagnostics where we can tell within the first day or so whether the baby is infected, an approach like this looks like it might be a reasonable thing to pursue with the appropriate clinical trials. Fauci said it is not time to change treatment protocols for infants who are born infected. It's a single case. We have to be careful about that. And now for a 3-day weather forecast, local weather conditions for the islands of Statia, Saba, and St. Martin right after this.
In everything we do, there is a risk, and many times our eyes are caught up on the prize. But even though there are risks, there are many ways we can protect ourselves. Be wise with the choices you make. Be smart and protect your choices. Protect yourself.
Oh my yeah, I'll be there, girl, you know I care, girl. I will steer it in the right direction. Don't have no fear. Oh my end, I'll be there, girl. You know I care, girl, 'cause I care.
Thinking about building your home or business? Well, you can check us out at CT Creativity. Here we can design or take your design and ideas and add our touch of creativity to architectural drawings and details which will build your future home or business. At CT Creativity there are two options. Option 1, our basic prints which includes all floor plans and details with 3D views of the exterior. Option 2, our advanced prints which includes all floor plans, details, 3D views of the exterior and interior with realistic pictures of the entire property, giving you a direct look into your future. Give us a call at 318-1627 or 318-4664. CT Creativity, where creativity stands out.
CTC News, sponsored by Utel NV, Wynwood Island Bank, Kodo's Purchasing Services, and Duggins Shopping Center.
And now for your 3-day weather forecast. We will begin on Saba and Statia. Tonight, March 4th, late showers with temperatures of 82 degrees Fahrenheit, 30% chances of rain with the winds east-northeast at 8 miles per hour. Tomorrow, Tuesday, March 5th, scattered showers with temperatures of 81 degrees Fahrenheit, 30% chances of rain with the winds east-northeast at 12 miles per hour. On Wednesday, March 6, scattered showers with temperatures of 80 degrees Fahrenheit, 50% chances of rain with the winds east at 14 miles per hour. We now move to St. Martin for tonight, Monday, March 4th, late showers with temperatures of 82 degrees Fahrenheit, 30% chances of rain with the winds south-southwest at 4 miles per hour. Tomorrow, Tuesday, March 5th, scattered showers with temperatures of 81 degrees Fahrenheit, 30% chances of rain with winds south-southeast at 7 miles per hour. On Wednesday, March 6th, scattered showers with temperatures of 81 degrees Fahrenheit, 50% chances of rain with winds east at 11 miles per hour. That was it for our 3-day weather forecast for the islands of Statia, Saba, and finally St. Martin. Thanks again for tuning in. This has been another edition of CTC News Live. Join us again on Wednesday as we bring you more current updates. Until next time, do have a good one.